Yes, people, what is the crack? Welcome back to the YouTube. Hope everyone is well. Day one of prep, here we are. I said, let's vlog again today. Why not? Get the videos racked up. I need to start editing yesterday's one. But today is day one of prep, so I said, let's video it. So here we are. Adjustments have been made by Christian this morning, check-in this morning, so we'll go through those later on in the video. But I'm currently outside the barber's, which I much need. As you can tell, I noticed in the videos that I was doing yesterday, the beard doesn't look great. I look scruffy, to say the least. So a trim is needed, hair and beard. So when you see me in the next clip, I'll be looking much better, much cleaner. So sit back and enjoy, people. Day one of prep, here we go. And if you haven't already, subscribe, be much appreciated, and we'll see you in the next clip. Rose that today, was feeling it. Now, back home, as you can see, trim has been acquired. Sensational. The last time I got a foil skin fade has been over 2 years. I was saying to my barber, I've been rocking the mullet kind of vibe for the past, over 2 years. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what I want. I kind of knew what I wanted. I wanted some sort of buzz cut, but man does not have the hairline for a buzz cut, like a proper one. Like, he has a proper buzz cut and he's a class hairline. But I don't have the best hairline. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. So I can't like buzz it back, but a bit of a cropped fringe. And skin fade, foil, back and sides, low maintenance. I'm less of a scruffy bastard now with my beard. Sensational. Very happy. Always feel great after a fresh trim. And yeah, I was cutting my hair for like just under an hour, so got my money's worth there. So that's done. Went to walk to Dunn's then. Stocked up on sourdough, 2 for $6.50, organic as well, it's a good quality. Not bad. Not bad. Oh no. Brown sourdough? No, I didn't want brown. Shit. Disaster. Didn't look at the back. The spelt one is alright. Anyways. God damn it. Well, that's put a bit of a dampener on my morning. Shit. Anyways. Flip it. What was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought now. God damn it. Stocked up on sourdough, as you can tell. And then, I have my monster now. It has just gone 12 o'clock and I still haven't eaten, but I want to do my cardio fasted and I want to get it done. Okay, so with my haircut this morning, dropping Molly to work and stuff like that, that's just the way it went this morning, so no biggie. Just want to get cardio done this morning, fasted, and then I'm training then later on delts arms, which I might show you a bit of today because I didn't show you any training yesterday, which I've recently added in a delts arms session the last 2 weeks, and Christian approved this morning, so it's now upper lower delts arms rest repeat. So it gives me an extra day's rest and recovery as well between my upper and lower days, because that was starting to catch up with me. The upper lower rest repeat is heavy going, and that was starting to catch up with me. So it gives me an extra day's rest and recovery for that. And also delts and arms can't be hit. Like, you can keep it, they can't be hit enough basically, and they can be smashed. And I feel like I don't get in an upper lower split. I love an upper lower split and the frequency of it, and hitting upper in one session. I love it, and the challenge of it and the intensity of it. But like, I'm kind of tagging on arms at the end, and I'm just like, I'm absolutely wrecked by the end of it, and it's just shitty quality, and I'm only doing 3 or 4 sets for delts in that session. It's like you can hit them more, and if you can hit them more, then why not? You can recover. You never get DOMs really from your delts and arms, even though I had a little bit of tricep DOMs last week, but you get the drift. Better quality sets and going in just doing delts and arms as well, and it's a fun session. So I'm really enjoying it the last 2 weeks, so I'm going to keep that in for the foreseeable, and it's a win-win all around. So here we have it, people. This is the cardio station. Elliptical. iPad. Put my rosa in there. Bit of ice in it so I can sip on it. Bit of caffeine before the cardio session. And yeah, I can open the windows. I can do my cardio with my top off. It's great. It's ideal. And it's loads of space in the spare room that we don't even use. So happy days. Very, very ideal. So I'm going to get this done. Half an hour. Average heart rate 130 to 150 beats per minute. And yeah, 30 minutes. Let's get it done. And I will see you after for meal number 1. Meal number 1. I will do a full day of eating sometime during the week. So, but this is my meal number 1 anyways. It is 1:30. So a good bit later than I would have liked, but hey ho, we crack on. Cardio done, and it was really good, much needed because the old digestion and the belly wasn't the best last night, and this morning after a hefty, dirty enough meal last night. So, but I got that out of my system, so it's all good now. After the cardio, bit of movement this morning, and not eating straight away. Kind of played out well, so we will get all the meals in today regardless. So I'm going to eat this, do a bit of work, get back some clients, and yeah, we'll be in the gym in the next hour or so. We'll get that done, and I will see you then in the gym. Yes, people, in the gym. Fast forward 2 and a bit weeks, 2 weeks and 2 days, I'm here in the future. And I said at the start of the video, I'd give you a bit of a rundown, what the changes were, the adjustments made, the start of prep, and I might as well give you a full update now for the past, we're into week 3 of prep, I think. I said I would keep track of adjustments anyway, just to kind of look back at them myself, but also, to keep a track of like what food was, adjustments made to cardio, food, etc. And I'm going to keep track of my sick diary notebook, my United notebook. And anything I can get that's United, I will get. I'm still a kid at heart when it comes to that stuff. April the 16th. So that was the start of prep. Now, I was 184.6 pounds that morning. Now, that was 2 pounds up from the hefty, big off-plan meal that I had. The Domino's, the KC's, pizza, burger, sides, the whole lot. I was 2 pounds up the next day. which is as expected. Okay, so I was 182.6 on Tuesday, and then the day we started prep, which is Wednesday the 16th, I was 184.6. I was 183 pounds on average for that week. Okay, so that was my start point, start weight. Food before I started prep was training days, 475 carb, 215 protein, 40 fat. Rest day, 400 carb, 200 protein, 50 fat. And cardio was 2 by 30 minutes across the week, right? So that was my start point, okay? Now adjustments were made on the first day of prep, of course. Straight off the bat, cardio went from 2 to 4 times a week by 30 minutes, and 100 carb drop on each day, training day and rest day. So 475 carb went to 375, and rest day went from 400 to 300. Okay, so that was the initial adjustments for that week. And then a week in, check-in then, I was 180.8 pounds that morning. So a big drop off from the start of the week to the end of the week. 3.8 pounds down from the start of the week to the end of the week, which there was a big like 2 pound drop off from a one day, I think, post off plan. That always happens when you have a big off plan. You always go a little bit up, especially when it's like greasy, shitty food like the Domino's and the food that I had. You're always going to go up scale weight from the extra sodium and carrying that excess water weight. That will drop off once you get back on plan. So that was always going to be a big drop there, but it was nice to see. So no adjustments were made after the first week. I was 180.8 pounds that morning. I was 182.3 pounds on average. So a 0.7 pound drop on average that week. So no adjustments made. Everything stayed the same. And then this week's check-in, which is 2 days ago, today's Friday, I was 179.2 pounds. 180.4 pounds on average, so I dropped 1.9 pounds on average. Now, Christian said during preps, he always wants to get ahead of stalls and potential stalls. He thought and he thinks that there was going to be a stall, so he was like, I'm always trying to going to get ahead of stalls in scale weight. So he made adjustments then 2 days ago. From cardio, we went from 4 to 6. Okay, so I'm doing 6 by 30 minutes cardio at the moment. So every day bar one, okay? And training day went from 375 carb to 325, and rest day went from 300 to 250, so a 50 carb drop on both days. That's where we're at. Scale weight is stalling a bit this week. If it doesn't drop a small bit tomorrow, I will text Christian and be like, yeah, this is the crack. Just keep in communication, not panic or anything like that. But I was expecting it to drop now with the changes in cardio and changes to food. So I was expecting it to drop a little bit more. Yeah, but look, hey ho, we crack on. We're still doing what we do. Steps are 10k every single day. That's excluding cardio as well. So the 3,000, I've calculated it every time I do it, and I've always hit around 3,800, 3,900 steps that I do on the elliptical cross trainer machine that I do during cardio. That's not included in my steps. They're totally separate. Cardio is cardio. Steps are steps. Steps are my NEAT, my non-exercise activity thermogenesis, if you want to be nerdy about it. But just your steps. I go for a walk a day, maybe 2 shorter ones or 1 slightly longer one. And then just walking around the gym, walking around the house, walking about in the shop. Just your steps. You walking around living, basically. And yeah, that's it. It's going very, very well. I'm enjoying it. I'm really, really enjoying the cardio first thing in the morning. It's really, really suiting me well. I get up. I'm getting up a bit earlier than I was prior to starting prep. I'm really, really locked in, as I knew I would be, but my meal prep is on lock. The first week, I was having meals a bit later than I would have liked, so I am improving on that. I have improved on it, continuing to improve on that. I'm having 5 meals across the day, so I will do a full day of eating this week. I think I will do it this week or next week. I'm having the same meals a day, and if Christian makes adjustments, then I just lower the amounts of food that I'm having. So there's absolutely no second guessing. There's no, can I fit this in? Can I fit that in? That is just a recipe for disaster, and that's what I was always going to do that for this prep. I would do that in an off season, in a bulk, in a gaining phase, whatever you want to call it. I would do that, just a bit more freedom with it. But when it's during prep now, it's just locked in, having the same meals every day, which I enjoy anyways, suiting me. I feel super, super good after it. I get up in the morning around at the moment around 7:30. Get up, I put on my rice straight away on the rice cooker, let that cook, go up, do my cardio, a little bit of hydration before, a bit of water, and I just get up and get it done. I have my cardio machine upstairs, so I don't have to go out and go to the gym and do it or whatever, and then I'm not going to the gym twice a day, which is super, super handy, and that would just be a pain in the ass if I had to do that. What else? Yeah, everything's sweet. Yeah, everything's good. So we're only 2 and a bit weeks in, so nothing major to report. Like, it's all good. I'm super locked in, and it's just getting more and more locked in as it goes on, really, with the cardio, improving on my meal timings a little bit. That's all to report. Can't think of anything else. I will bring you through a full day of eating and like a really in-depth day of the life once I've really locked in, and once I'm kind of comfortable, and I might have a day maybe where I have a bit more time on my hands as well, where I can really go into depth on what I'm doing, like every hour, which would be cool. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here. There's nothing else to show really. I've showed enough in this vlog anyways, in this video. And yeah, we'll see what the crack is now come Wednesday. We're checking as well. I presume there'll be more changes as well to both cardio and food, which is more than welcome. When changes are made, shit's going to happen. So, and yeah, that's what it's all about. So we crack on. I'm actually going to go train delts and arms now. So let's get it. Pump is in, and yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, people. That is a prep update for now. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, share, comment, show some love. Be much appreciated. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.